Okay, so recently, a few months ago, I went out and purchased a CB radio with an antenna at a garage sale for like $10, and it came with this antenna with a cord, and I kind of ran into this problem of finding a place to mount the antenna to the Jeep that I have. It's a '94 Wrangler, and so it ended up that it just the antenna itself had a magnetic bottom and a cord to it attached to it. And I was walking around one day and I noticed the tire stopper thing, I guess, whatever you want to call it, was a perfect spot to mount the radio, mount the antenna. And I just couldn't find a good way to mount it. So I just after months or a month or two of planning, I couldn't really find a good way, or without going to the store and buying a bunch of stuff and probably modifying the antenna, but I was just kind of too lazy, I guess you could say. And then one day I just kind of looked up on my shelf and saw a bunch of kind of zip ties. Went and grabbed them, and this was, so I just put one ring right around the edge, right here, and then I put a bunch through, other ones, kind of through the ring, and down around the other side, up through the hollow part of it, and then kind of zipped it shut, cut off all the ends of it, and in total I put 3 of those little kind of brace ones, I guess, so it holds it down. This one right here keeps it from sliding off the end, so you can't slide it off that way, and these ones keep them off the side, kind of ran them down through, like I mentioned earlier. And so yeah, the antenna just barely sticks out above the top of the Jeep. And then another thing I found convenient for all other people with YJs, I guess, or any other Jeeps with little tire stopper, is you can run the cable out through the zipper right here. I mean, I can't close the zipper all the way anyways, but you know, you can run it through there. And what I did was I actually I went and ran it through there, and out through the other side, right over there, and I just kind of put it back behind the seat, so it runs back behind there, and down along here, and it's right, you know. Then I got the cord right here that goes down, and then eventually I got this little portable CB radio, and then you can just plug in the antenna right there, and so that's kind of interesting. So you can just run it through there and then back around. Yeah, just to give you another view. And I cut off the tips of them. So there's one ring right here, and I slipped some other zip ties through there, pulled them around and zipped them, and put a little tape right here just because I was worried about it poking into the tire. I guess whatever you want to call it, the tire cover. Poking into that too much and turning it up. But yeah, it stays on pretty well. And then, you know, one of the things I was worried about was the sun warping it. So I just put a bunch of extra zip ties in the Jeep, and I got the room. So I got that. I drove around with it earlier today actually, and worked fine. Kind of feel a little bit better considering the staying on there. It's got a magnetic bottom on it there too, so it works. What else? One of my other plans or ideas, or kind of an idea my grandfather had, was to take some PVC pipe, or at least one of the straight joints, and then slip it over the top. Then basically connect that to a couple of bolts and run it through the center of it. so you'd have two bolts down in here, then have a plate right here, and then kind of bolt it through the plate, and then that would pull it down on top. And I kind of found that this would work, kind of using that idea of having the ring around it. And I just decided to use zip ties just because, you know, I got a box of them, or little jar of them, whatever you want to call it, of a lot of them. So I figured that would save me some time. And so that's that. Works pretty well so far. I was going to take it on the Old Coast Road and Big Sur later on this weekend. I kind of wanted the radio with it. Not that I would need it or anything, but just make you feel a little bit better. And yeah, so that's the radio. See the cord right here. It runs up through here.